The TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio. The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. And we are live on Facebook.
Oh, yes, we are. Facebook.com/RX931. YouTube Live and Twitch TV saying good morning to Prince Kingsman and what's up to Ronaldo Quino. Also, Jack B, you're welcome. And hello to Ria. That's it for the text line.
And yeah, I'll save up for Twitter.
All right, so here we go. Let's do the top 10 for today. And courtesy of Not Isidro. Thank you, Not Isidro. Hashtag mga uri ng disiplina. Let's start off at number 10. Coming from, let me see here. Camilo. Punishment without explanation is useless. Hindi malalaman kung ano yung ginawang mali. At malamang uulitin ulit.
Oh yeah, kasi dapat ang point is
talaga
to make them realize why
Yes.
they're being punished.
Totoo yan. Parang like,
Truth.
this pure punishment, they'll just think you're inflicting pain, period. There was no learning involved. There was no, more importantly, change. No change was involved. No change in behavior. So, yeah. Also at number 9 from Arch Aguilar, true story, no phones during family eating time.
Yeah.
But the ironic thing about it is, no phones nga, wala pa rin nag-uusap.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a little, that's a little
That's
difficult.
sad.
Mm-mm.
Right?
Kasi parang, alam mo yun, yung parang that was the whole point of
Eh
not,
di sana nag-phone na lang pala kayo.
sana nag-phone na lang.
Para may
kayo.
ginagawa kayo. If not, you're just quiet.
That's awkward.
Oo. I mean, like, pero ako feeling ko, when let's say you install that kind of rule in the house, tapos parang you end up just not talking to each other, it's still, kumbaga parang side effect pa rin yun ng phones of all those years.
Yeah.
Ako feeling ko,
Hinahanap nyo yung...
keep at it. Okay lang, even if for the first couple of weeks, nobody's talking, eventually you'll relearn
Right.
the skill of actually talking to each other.
Grabe na we've
during
gotten to
dinner.
that point.
Totoo.
Relearning the skill of talking to your family.
Totoo yan. I mean, it may sound ridiculous, but that's really where we are right now. I mean, ganun talaga eh. So, that's the sad reality. And number 8, coming from Sophia, yung GGSS, hindi gandang-ganda sa sarili, galing na galing sa sarili. Kung team member na laging pinagpipilitan yung gusto niyang gawin, hinayaan ko. Ayun, kinuyog siya ng sales team. And he had to deal with it by himself. I let him learn from his painful mistake.
Sometimes that's what you need.
Oo, parang that's one way of
Like putting them in place.
putting them in place. Instead of you literally saying, mali yan, ganito, magmumukha ka pang bad guy. Let them do what they want, and let's see where that will happen.
Yeah, where that takes them, right?
Yeah.
Let them eat cake.
And number 7 from Fifoy Fiverr, the classic soap in the mouth, specifically Dove soap. Social naman nung soap.
Parang, I feel like that's more of a US thing.
Yeah.
I don't hear about that here in the Philippines.
I don't know anyone who
Alam
ever
ko,
had
like,
their mouth washed with
Sa
soap.
sa States yan. Tsaka diba, well, specifically from the movie Georgia Rule. Doon ko siya na yung kay Lindsay Lohan and Felicity Huffman. Ganyan kasi siya. Parang medyo si Lindsay kasi pasaway yung role niya. So,
Okay.
her mom, Felicity Huffman, would actually do that. As in like, so, or her grandma actually. Lalagyan ng soap yung bibig.
Kasi parang I don't even know how it works. Like, do you like lather up the soap and then wash the insides of the mouth? Or susubo mo yung soap? Or gets yung parang susungal-ngal mo ba? Like, I grew up reading about washing your mouth out with soap from the comic books that I would
Gosh.
read, but I never know how it actually works in real life.
Yeah.
Diba? Parang how do you even wash somebody's mouth
Isn't
out
that
with
like
soap?
poisonous?
It is
Isn't that
poisonous.
toxic?
It is. Pero yun nga, gets ko naman na hindi naman siya pinapakain sa'yo, but more like, I don't know.
It's basically saying
don't
clean
know.
your mouth.
Yeah, kasi usually you say that when you say a bad word. It's not the usual punishment for other things. It's really mostly for profanity.
Yeah.
Pag may sinabi kang bad word, di ba,
Yeah.
i-wash out
Ano
your
siya
mouth
dun sa
with
mga
soap.
old-fashioned places, like old-fashioned towns. Yung mga...
But I wonder if they did used to do that when in the past.
Oh, they did. All the
I'm
time.
sure.
Kaya nga hindi ko lang siya alam kasi lagi ko lang siya nababasa pero hindi ko nakikita in action na hindi cartoons or hindi comics.
Well, obviously, hindi ginawa sa atin to, kaya
yeah.
ang dudumi ng mga bibig.
I know,
That's
right?
exactly what it is. Yeah.
And number 6 from Tony T, walang ginawa ang toxic boss namin kundi sumigaw. Ang resulta, hindi kami na disiplina. Na-develop lang ang kultura ng finger pointing at backstabbing.
Nananakot lang siya.
Nananakot lang.
Yeah.
Tsaka
Okay.
parang it, again, like yung Camilo entry, if you don't explain it, if you just shout, then
What are you really gonna accomplish?
Nothing.
Absolutely
Wala.
nothing.
napagalitan mo pero hindi mo na-correct yung behavior.
Parang naging power trip lang yung dating.
And number 5 from Call Me Rovi, dati nagtatago at takot maligo yung mga aso ko. Pero sinanay ko sila na may special treat sila after maligo. Kaya ngayon, sila pa yung excited kapag nakita nila na hawak ko yung towel nila.
I'm so amazed when I see TikToks na ganyan. Yung how amazing they are at training their pets. Meron yung cat na, I just saw it last night. Like, there was this cat na ginugupitan ng nails.
Mm.
As in, like, parang ano lang siya, chill lang siya.
Yeah,
And then
ako
medyo
din.
may protesta levels at some point. But every time mag-try siya to wiggle away, like, bad, no, don't, ano, we're almost finished. Tas, wala, as in, okay, tas titigil ulit siya, tas ikikiss nila, ganun. Ang galing
Aw,
lang,
cute.
it's amazing.
I can't. Like, I could never. Kami usually, well, si Baby Well kaya.
Imagine mo ko si Woosie.
No, kaya niyang gupitan yung cats nang mag-isa siya. Pero usually, minsan installment to get them used to it. So today, 3 kuko. Bukas, 2.
Aw.
Yung kasi
Kasi
usually,
parang meron silang, I've had enough.
may threshold
Oo.
na eventually ayaw na nila. Sa una, mapipigilan mo pa eh. Pero I guess it's a skill or do it kasi regularly
Para they get used
so
to
that
it.
they realize that it's not really painful or it's not going to be a horrible experience. Number 4 from Sofia, ito more of like discipline ng the art of putting on makeup. Yung lagi mo kailangan tandaan na kasama dapat ang leeg sa budget ng foundation mo. Kasi that one time na hindi mo na isama, mukha kang mumu.
Nakalutang yung face.
Yung face,
Yung
parang
head.
si Marcel Marceau.
Oh my
Yung the
God.
mime. Di ba? You look like a mime because ang puti-puti ng face mo. Number 3 from
Oh,
Queen of...
Marcel Marceau. Is that the first mime?
Well, he was a famous mime. Like usually when you say Marcel, when you say mime, si Marcel yung maaalala
That's
mo
so
na.
interesting because the first ever Pokemon fact, factoid, Mr. Mime's nickname, the very first time you get him in the Pokemon series is Marcel.
Because Marcel Marceau. The
Oh.
Now I know.
the most
Now I know.
Oh.
The most popular mime ever. So usually pag sinabi mo na mime, automatic yan. Marcel Marceau. Yeah.
So, and that also explains why Jinx is Lola.
Bakit Lola?
She's a Lolita.
Well, baka ano rin kasi, baka pwedeng, what's her name? Lola Brigida?
Who's that?
Who's that?
I'm not familiar. Basta like an old school sexy star. One of the first sexy stars in
Oh,
Hollywood.
then maybe that's why.
Lola Brigida? Basta ganyan, one of the
So that's so interesting that their nicknames actually had something to do with
Baka.
famous characters based off of them.
Gina.
Gina.
Lola Brigida.
Sorry, not Lola. Gina Lola Brigida. Di ba parang sexy siya?
Renz goes, her name was Lola. She was a
Oh, yun, iba pa
showgirl. Oh,
yun.
baka yun.
Oh, and speaking of French people, I am so excited.
Why?
Angelina Jolie was just cast in the biopic of Edith Piaf.
Oh,
I sorry. No, not Edith Piaf. That's ano pala, that's the Oscar winner. Maria Callas,
si Angelina.
one of the greatest opera singers ever.
That's
Like
exciting.
Maria Callas. And I swear, like pareho sila ng look. Even the look is very similar. I mean, they don't look like each other, but pag nakita mo yung picture ni Maria Callas, you'll go, oh my gosh, that is so Angelina Jolie. Alam mo yung very classic looking lady.
Yeah.
Tapos yung parang medyo may RBF. Medyo ano
Yeah.
siya, resting bitch face. And she is like one of the goddesses. Para siyang Barbara Streisand of opera. Parang
Oh.
ganon.
Speaking of French, Isabelle Huppert
Hubert.
with Lucas Bravo,
Bravo.
of Emily in Paris
Yeah.
fame.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're here in Manila. I don't know if they're still here, but they were photographed in Intramuros, I think yesterday. And I think they're here for like a French film festival or something. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all can have Lucas Bravo. But Isabel Huppert, Greta, my queen. I
I know,
love
right?
you. I follow her on Instagram. I didn't even know she was here because she
That she
didn't
was
post anything.
Eh kasi nga, baka, alam mo.
But I love her. Oh my gosh.
And she was in Intramuros.
Tell her
no?
I love her. If you're listening,
I know, right?
you're gonna see her. Oh my gosh.
She was in Intramuros.
Sila ni Lucas Bravo. Yeah. So,
Wow.
mhm.
Lucas Bravo was also in
in Ticket
Ticket
to
to
Paradise.
Paradise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Sabi ni
that guy.
Japat, sige Hazel, akin na si Lucas.
Number 3 from Queen of Deadman, mga uri ng disiplina. Pag lumampas na sa curfew, nilalak na yung gate. Akyat bakod ka na para makapasok sa bahay. Tapos tulog ka muna sa garahe. Like you can climb the gate but you're not getting in the house.
Oh my god. I
It's
remember
locked.
when we were in high school, college, we would always go to my friend's house. Doon kami matutulog after a night out. But the thing was, yung house nila, place of business din nila. So yung first floor was actually like a printing parang
Press.
ganon. So printing, so the equipment, lahat nandun. So yung actual house nasa second, third floor.
Mm.
So ang sarahan nila, yung parang pinaka-gate, alam mo yung pang business
Yeah,
talaga, like
yung parang iron gate
Yes,
na,
ganun. So hindi ka talaga makakapasok once it's locked. Eh syempre, pagkatas ng night out, we'd come home mga 4, 5 in the morning
Yeah.
or later. Yun. So kailangan namin gisingin like yung yung mga like the guys who work there para lang may
Yikes.
mag-open kasi naka-padlock. Ganong level. Sa saraduhan ka if you're not home early enough. So,
Maybe you should have had like a different house.
oo.
Na
Yun,
banlawan.
accordion yung gate nila.
Yes,
Oo,
yes.
ganun siya. Ganong type. Yeah.
Number 2 from Diabolique, true story, mga uri ng disiplina. You reap what you sow. Now, yung spoiled brat na bunso kong in-law, palamunin pa rin ng 70-year-old parents niya. Sila pa nagbabayad ng laptop at aircon niyang naka-installment. Oh, that is horrible.
You
How could you
know,
still be
dependent?
on like your 70-year-old parents?
Some people are just
OMG!
people just never grow up.
Tambay, pag may time.
Good
And also
Lord.
what they say is these things happen because you allow them to happen.
That
And
is
it's
true.
the reality is, as bad as it sounds, most people, when they can survive without doing anything,
They will.
they will. I mean, why would you want to work if you can still eat and have your laptop and do whatever you want without working?
That's true.
Like
So,
I saw a family friend yesterday, a British man.
mm,
So I was asking him, like, so how are your daughters? And he's like, well, they're good, they're working. And I said, oh, good. That's my age. They're working now. That's great. And so they're out of the house. Not really.
Oh. But for
They're
me,
still
you know
staying in the
what?
house.
For me, that's fine if you can't afford to move out yet, or if you're too attached to your parents, your family, you don't want to move out. That's fine, as long as you're working,
Yeah.
as long as you're doing something.
Yeah.
You
Or
know?
I mean, I don't
Even
know.
kahit nga hindi ka na mag-contribute just as long as you can support yourself, you know.
And we don't have to pay for your stuff.
Yeah.
Kasi, well, for me, I don't know. I've always been about like living by yourself.
But not, kasi dito, diba, we're
Yeah,
not really raised that way. A lot of parents here, as much as they can prevent you from moving out, they would.
Yeah, I know, I understand, but that's Filipinos.
Mm-mm.
This is a British guy.
That's a little,
That's
yeah.
diba? So it's a
Medyo
little
not
weird, and that's why
usual.
when he was talking about it, he just started rolling his eyes. So I'm just like, oh, okay.
Pero
So
yung
that's
iba
a
din
thing.
kasi, ang ano nila is, they're trying to be smart. Like, they're trying to save up as much as they can. So, imimilk nila yung, you know, for as long as they can live with their parents, they can at least put away money na instead of it going to rent, you're actually saving the money.
It's
Hopefully,
true.
that's what you're doing.
Yeah, parang yun nga, parang like milk what you can from like what you can get, right? From as a freebie. Pero kasi like we have to understand, si Markki talaga needed to move out. Kasi there's going to be some milking going.
He's got to milk something else.
That has nothing to do with his parents whatsoever.
And
Uh,
he's got to work. He's got to work. So he's gonna milk, you know,
so yeah.
milk Cornerstone, my management, milk. No, I'm talking about making money from each of these places.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, just you have to milk it the right way.
Mm.
Exactly.
You can't be
exactly.
too forceful. You've
Ano
got to
bang
do it
preferred
correct.
milk mo?
I like it forceful.
Ay.
But like I can't because I'm in the Philippines, so I have to be nicer, to be kinder.
Mm.
So instead of actually like going for the jugular, I just have to
Okay.
I have to be nice about it.
No, ang preferred
Gentle.
milk ni Markki is almond.
Yes. Almond milk. Because the other ones are dairy.
Anong gentle? Di ba meron full cream? Meron
Actually, yung tanong ko
almond.
sana ano na, kondensada,
Meron bang, Miss,
evaporated,
pabili nga ng isang latang forceful milk.
oat milk, soy, maybe.
Yung gentle kasi parang skim yun eh. Na hindi masyadong high in fat.
Alam ko, what I signed up for is to become a broadcaster, not a janitor na tagalinis ng kalat ng iba.
Ay, sabi ni Roda, ikaw ba ang favorite mo, Alaska?
Wala kasing tatalo sa Alaska.
Oo. Powdered ba yan?
Kasing tatalo sa Alaska.
Powdered or full cream?
Moving on.
Chico, I'm so thirsty.
Yes, you are.
Tikim naman ng gatas. Dala ka naman minsan.
Hindi, ano na lang. Sige, magdadala akong gatas. Magluto ka ng, I don't know, some sort of like, kunyari, cook something for us. Tapos sasabihin ko, thank you, mommy, very much.
I love!
You know naman talaga that I love chicken nuggets.
Oh my God, I cannot.
Ano to?
It's the viral thing.
It's a viral thing.
Is that a
I
recent viral?
Thank you, mommy, very much. You know that I love chicken nuggets.
I can't.
Okay.
I haven't seen that. Is that a new thing?
Yes. This is why oh my gosh, I can't.
Okay.
I'm gonna check that out.
And the top, mga uri ng disiplina, comes from Tampupu.
Tampupu says,
May nabasag na gamit yung pamangkin ko. Sabi niya sa nanay niya, ako na lang po ang papalo sa sarili ko para di na kayo mapagod.
sometimes I find myself doing
Innovation.
that.
Smart
Innovation.
kid.
Alam mo, nagugulat din ako.
Mm.
Like sometimes, nanonood lang ako ng show, tapos bigla akong pinapalo yung sarili ko sa puwet.
Yeah, because you get excited and you go, oh my gosh, slap.
Yeah, I just,
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why would you do that?
Because I miss it. No!
Because I miss it.
Hindi nga, totoo talaga. Na-realize ko to last night, kasi it was so so random. Like I was watching a random show and then nagpo-phone. And then suddenly I'm like slapping my butt. And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Oh, because, no one's done it in a while.
Okay.
Sometimes self-loving, right?
Oo, parang masaya lang.
A different
Hindi,
form of
feeling ko parang
self-loving.
pampagising din. Pag parang I find
Mm.
myself na medyo, okay, nagzo-zone out ako, hindi na ako nakafocus dun sa pinapanood ko. Parang,
I don't know. Like, I've tried to prevent myself from sleeping as well, but I don't remember ever trying to spank myself.
well, because, someone is there to do it for you. So,
That is accurate.
Okay.
That is accurate.
So we have one more batch coming right up. We'll play a couple of songs in the RX booth, but we will stay on Facebook Live.
We'll be doing a taste test.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh. So many goodies. So check it out. For now, Quinn 92 and Big Sean. Common only here on Monster RX 93.1. Good morning.
Good morning.
KK Cakes.
All right.
Oh my God. Markki got the thing.
My
Got the
goodie.
thing.
My goodie. My goodie.
By the way, we also have popcorn from Singapore, Garrett's popcorn, which is a classic, definitely a favorite. Thank you to Raphael for bringing that and for your
Thank
gift.
It was nice meeting
Thank you so
yesterday.
much.
Apparently, Raphael, the
Thank
chair
you, thank
turner.
you. Okay, so what are we eating today?
Subukan mo popcorn si Chico.
Ano ba? Hindi na, well, taste test.
Hindi, try natin yung i-shoot mo sa mouth. Kung magaling ka ba sumalo?
Hindi, sayang.
Hmm.
Sayang. No, pag ako yung nagbato, mas I have better chances because I can kind of like, gets. Pag ibang tao yung I don't know. What is that?
We've got two
Yan yung
different forms of
nirequest ko kay
cookies.
Markki.
But this is Hazel's.
Wag
So
na
we're
yung
gonna
kay
try the
Hazel.
green
The
curry
green
one.
Woo!
What is it? What is it? What is it?
It's like cookies pero like yung flavor niya. Ito, tom yum. Yung cookies niya parang siyang Rice Krispies. Parang ganun yung vibe ng cookies.
A Tom Yum cookie?
It's like a savory rice
This is
cookie
green
or
curry.
something.
The other one is tom yum.
Okay.
But the tom yum is apparently the best.
Try nyo. Because it's my favorite. That's why I asked you to buy
I actually have another one at home. I'll give you
Okay.
the other one.
Let's try this.
Or let's try both and let's see the
Yeah,
difference.
try both. My gosh.
Oh, okay. This is going to be a first. I have never. I've
Ang
never
sarap niyan. Promise.
Take one.
Okay, let me
Hindi
take
ko siya
one.
nakalimutan
Okay.
the first time I tried it. I could not forget.
Okay.
Second.
And this is
We
green
put
curry.
in another one.
Green curry
Green
and
curry.
tom yum.
Dapat sabay-sabay.
Sige.
Sabay-sabay.
Shabay. Which one do we try first? Can we do green curry first?
Green curry, sige. Kasi yung tom yum save the best.
Sabi
for
niyo
last.
kasi yun yung masarap. Oh my
Okay,
gosh, I can
tom yum
smell it
or
already.
green curry first. Okay.
Green curry.
Green curry. Let's go.
Wow, it tastes like green curry.
Okay. Now let's try the tom yum. You ready?
Oh.
Right? The tom yum is so good.
I told you.
Green curry is good, but the tom yum is something else.
I told you. Sobrang sarap.
Thank you, Markki, very much.
I love
You know that I
Bangkok
love.
cookies.
You love my cookies.
Oh, yum.
Ay.
That's yummy. It's good.
Okay, let's do something a little sweeter. Let's go sweet, salty, sweet, salty.
Sige. Ang hanga. Sarap.
Ang sarap, diba?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I thought you said something else.
Ang hang. It is.
I thought it wasn't ang. I thought you said I'm. I was like, what?
No wonder that Blank was looking.
I was like, what?
Shh.
What's next?
This one
On the
is
menu.
crispy banana with tamalian.
Oh,
Tamalian.
I love sampalok. Super love.
Ang hang pero ang sarap.
Ang taba ng saging.
Ay,
Hindi, nung chip, it's pretty thick. Ah,
It
kasi
is.
dalawa.
Kasi may filling siya.
Oh, it's like a sandwich.
So it's like parang banana chips, pero may something inside.
Oo, parang a banana chip sandwich.
Let's try it.
Mmm. Mmm.
There's a coconut aftertaste.
Yeah. And the one inside is like
Yun yung sampalok.
sweetish, sourish.
Mm-mm. Harap. That's the sampalok.
Interesting.
Nalasahan ko siya.
There's like a jam. It's
Yeah.
sweet tamarind jam filling. Next one is
Ang sarap,
this. I think this is fish skin, but I could be mistaken.
Tapos ano pala, no?
Ano?
Balat ng ahas.
G.
Alright.
Ang pero ang sarap.
Ang hang! Wala namang...
Hindi, yung kumain
yung
ulit
isa,
ako
oh.
ng cookie.
Yeah,
Namiss
super.
ko siya. At saka gusto ko rin yung texture niya. Para
Oo
siyang-
nga. And I like the size. Yung manageable siya. Hindi siya masyadong masasayang if... Okay, how do I... Okay, let's get this one first. Okay, thank you.
Ito curious ako. I like fish skin.
Let's taste it. Fish skin.
Yeah, very Irvin siya, no? Minus the salted egg.
It's okay, but I'm missing a flavor.
Alam mo kasi sanay tayo sa Irvin's, yung may manamis-namis.
Yeah, this is like pure fish skin.
Pero masarap siya. Especially if you're eating something sweet.
Ako naman, I like this better. Kasi the flavor is milder.
Yeah, hello, and vanilla Luzon ka. You
Ay,
only
oo nga.
like.
Yeah, makes sense.
And lastly, crispy coconut cup.
Huh? Cup? I heard something else.
Ako
What
rin
the
eh.
hell?
Crispy coconut cup.
Do you hear it? Do you hear the crunch?
That someone was like in
Yun din yung narinig
When-
ni Nate.
when I was in
narinig.
what's that place called again? Chuck Market. There was some person who was like some trans who came up to me and was like, walked by me and goes, suck my cum. And like I was asking around, is that a Thai thing? And they're like, no, they're actually saying
Oh my God! Oh my God! Lordy! Is that a thing? No. It's legit.
it's legit.
It was an actual request. Oh my God. Naloka sila sa comments. Grabe lang yung fish skin. Parang nakakaubo. Yung parang after mo siyang iswallow, parang may
Ang
after.
sarap. Ako, I like it.
These are like cute, like little cups.
Oh, the lily cupcake. Lily cupcake.
Coconut.
Coconut? Okay.
Hmm?
Oh,
It's good.
it's good. It's got a little bit. It's got a
Crispies.
little
Ano
bit-
din? Parang Rice Krispies.
This is really good.
And meron siyang parang burnt coconut
Mm.
flavor.
I'm not a big fan of coconut, but
Same.
when I asked the girl in the airport, she was like,
Mm.
no, sir, get the coconut. Very good. It's like, okay.
Masarap siya.
I love
Surprisingly.
Thai people. They're amazing.
Oh, what's your favorite?
I like the coconut cups and the tom yum.
I like the
Same.
fish skin.
Oh, so yun na yan.
Kukuha lang ako.
No, I'll leave it with you.
Okay
It's
na.
for you and no.
Oh!
BB Wheel.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yay. Love it. Fish skin.
Dahil vanilla Luzon ka.
Meanwhile, I'm eating the tom yum like
Oh my gosh, this fish skin is so
so
good.
good.
It's just available in the airport, actually.
Talaga, not like in the not in the stores. Or...
I tried looking in stores. I couldn't
Sa
find.
so talagang souvenir. Oh, sa mga magbabangkok dyan, alam niyo na yung pasalubong yun sa
You can just
Ano
get
yung favorite
all of this in the
namin?
airport.
So good.
Mm.
Yummy. I love.
Thank you, Markki, very much. Ginawa na nila ng song.
Oo, yung anak ni ano yun, Melay.
Did you hear the song?
I haven't seen the actual video. I just hear the audio all the time. Ayun no, may nagtatanong oh. yan yun.
Tinaga ko ni Nat. Let me check. I love Melay. Yung mga anak niya sosyalan.
I have no idea.
Sosyalan pala yung mga anak ni Melay. Private school kasi yung mga bagets eh.
Can this kid be any more extra? I can't! Oh my god. What the hell? Napaka-extra niya.
Melay is so cool. I love that girl.
Tinalo niya yung nanay niya.
Naging very...
Subdued na yung dating ni Melay.
I love this fish skin.
Sige na, suck mo na. Naiyak ka pa. I saw that. Na-realize mo pa on cam ka. Naiyak ka pang mag-suck ng thumb eh.
Fine, one last. Kasi parang siyang chicharon without the
Yeah,
sinfulness.
I was like, this is perfect. I was like, I was tasting it, I was like, Chico's gonna love this. There's absolutely no flavor. It's
Sabi naman ano, maalat naman.
You know what's funny? Because it's true. I admit it. Mas walang lasa, mas
it's
gusto
like
ko.
salted popcorn or salted fries, like literally just salted fish skin. But I bought so much in Chatuchak Market. It was the best.
What did you end up buying? Nag-shopping ka?
Yeah, I went crazy. I bought so
what did
many
you buy?
things. I bought a Halloween costume. That's how I started. And I bought a gift from my mom, a gift for my dad. And then I just went crazy in the shirt section. I bought all sorts of different kinds of shirts,
Ganda ng prints
button
ng mga
ups.
fabric.
Yeah. And then I went to like the area that they sell mga designer clothes. So mga local designers who are looking to sell their items. Medyo expensive, but I got this awesome Thai barong and some sweatpants that are
Barong.
yeah, it looks like a barong because it's medyo
Ay,
see-through.
wait lang. Monster RX93.1. Time for the final batch of the top 10. Go ahead, Chico. You can swallow. We did TMR taste test, by the way, on Facebook. So if you're watching, maybe gutom na kayo now because of all the stuff we ate that Markki brought from Bangkok. Yummy!
Thank you, Marky, very much.
Of course.
You know that I love Thai food.
I love Bangkok goodies.
Bangkok.
Okay.
Look, so this is my barong. That's the Thai
Oh.
barong. It's nice, no?
That's a cool
It's
barong.
nice.
And it's very intricately designed, but it was quite expensive, but then again, it's a designer. And it, as
It's
you can
nice.
see above it,
Eat me.
one of the best Thai restaurants that I've had, and it's literally, well, no, sorry, it wasn't Thai. It's very French. It's a French restaurant, but there's a fusion. So
Fusion.
yeah. So
And
check
when
it
you
out.
think
It's
about
called
it-
Eat Me.
It's called Eat Me. In Tagalog, kakain ako. Eat na me. Eat me.
Parang kulang.
No.
Parang no.
Isn't it kainin mo ako?
That's one way of...
That's the actual translation. But if you're trying to
Avoid Army Hammer.
sound decent.
Let's not go there. Okay. So, let's start off at number 10 coming from Queen of Deadma. So, varsity team, mahigpit ang diet. If kumain ka ng sweets, hindi ka pa lalaroin ni coach the next game. Oh, is that how you're an athlete, Markki?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Like parang if you eat sweets, hindi ka pa lalaroin because you're
Depende sa
how
coach
does it
yan.
like because you're too
it
sluggish?
depends on the sport. It depends on kung season, alam mo yon, if you have an ongoing season. But
Okay.
also highly dependent on the coach because syempre you don't want to encourage mga ganyang behavior na medyo that could
Mhm.
lead to an eating disorder.
Oh, that's true.
And alam mo yon, nagkakaroon ng issues. So,
Alam mo yung
What-
parang because they want to play, they
Yeah.
might end up like
starving
trying to,
themselves.
or not just that, pwedeng bulimia, di ba? You kind of like
Yep.
try to force it out
Mm-mm.
so that it's not in your system.
Yeah.
That can be very dangerous. It
It's
could be
very
a
dangerous.
like a lifetime struggle with food, your
Yep.
relationship with food.
Siguro kumain sila kayo ng sweets before their game. So they got slaughtered. The first game lang naman versus Hong Kong. After that, okay na eh. Hong Kong was ranked one of the tops
Right.
eh. So, but it turns out that's the one I watched. So I was like, ay,
Pero pag ganun kasi, parang ako I don't like yung fino-force nung coach eh. For me, as the athlete, dapat alam mo na rin sa sarili mo the food na medyo will slow you down and what's
Oh,
gonna
that's
help you
true.
become more successful. Like for example, that's why I love Roger Federer so much kasi he's not super strict with his diet. Like, obviously, they're tennis players, so they burn so much, diba? When they play, grabe yung ano nila, yung physical exhaustion. Like he eats pasta before a match,
Oh,
and
but
then
aren't you supposed to?
I think you
Di ba
are.
pag
but
athlete,
yung-
dapat carbs is actually like
For-
something that
carbs
you
is,
eat.
well, depends.
Depends nga eh on what sport you play and ano yung
Usually,
ano mo.
for example, for triathlon, we used to have, what do you call that? Pasta parties.
Right.
Where they'd have bowls and bowls of pasta.
Oo.
And then you just eat lots of spaghetti.
Yeah, pero yung halimbawa, burgers, like it's not ideal, but he enjoys a good cheeseburger every now and then, and he eats chocolates, and he says na parang, yeah, I do. Parang, cause some athletes, even if wala namang season, wala namang tournament na
Right,
ongoing,
right.
they're just, trained to be that way, na they stay away from all the fun stuff.
Yeah.
But for him, he's more chill about it. Like, I guess if he has a tournament ongoing, he follows the right diet, diba? Meron siyang food na yun yung kinakain niya talaga and at a specific time. Pero, once tapos na yung tournament, he lets himself
Yeah.
enjoy. Like, he lets himself live a little. He eats a burger, like, he eats chocolates. And he doesn't feel guilty about it. And that's what I think that's the healthiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Very ano, like when we had, ayan, Markki would be able to identify with this. When we had Rocco Nasino here, and yun yung uso pa yung Cosmo Bachelor Bash. So when we had him over, parang either malapit na or kakatapos lang nung Cosmo Bachelor Bash. Tapos yun yung inaano niya na parang sobra siyang hintay after.
Right.
Kasi like right after daw talagang like burger, fries. It's not a lifelong deal. It's
Oo,
more
parang
like
you're just preparing for
you're
something.
preparing for something because you're going to be practically naked on stage. You're just wearing like something very skimpy. So syempre gusto mo talaga sobrang batak mo, di ba? Pero afterwards, you also allow yourself naman to enjoy.
That's
Yeah.
the
Like that
problem
kind of
kasi. When you allow yourself to enjoy, you indulge too much sometimes.
Oh, that's a problem.
And
Parang
if you, like-
boxers, 'di ba? Pre-fight, grabe. Lalo pag may weigh-in. Yun yung specific na talagang, my gosh, they can't even drink, 'di ba?
Yeah.
As in, ganong level.
And number 9 from Archer Aguilar, kapag drinking session, may buddy system kami. Swapan ng phone para iwas drunk texting calling.
That's good. That's a smart idea.
Yung parang, you have my phone, I have your phone. We don't even know the pin code
I
or
could
whatever.
never swap phones with people. I wouldn't want them to.
Or sa akin kasi medyo scary din yung swapping. But if you really want that, kunyari lang, there's really a danger. Put it na lang in one place. Yung parang meron kayong
may locker,
like locker, put everything there, nobody goes near it, nobody can touch it. Yun, pwede pa yun. Number 8 from Al Macchiato. I was so upset with my dog for chewing up my brand new Colan shoes that I cuddled all of my other dogs in front of her and ignored her when it was her turn.
Pinagselos.
I really can't. Sobrang malulusaw yung puso
Tapos yung
ko.
mukha pa nila, 'di ba, pag parang
when they look so hurt.
Oh, they look so hurt and confused.
And I can't
those eyes.
And I can't be the source of that
Oh my god.
expression. If I see that face, that wawa face, and I know that I inflicted that face on them, I could never.
I do that to children though. I used to do that to my niece and my
never.
nephew. Pag inaaway, kunyari nagagalit ako dun sa niece ko, my baby! Tapos, as in, like,
Kasi
in
you
front
know
of
why?
her,
I can do
ganon.
that with kids.
Kasi you can explain to them
Because
eh.
I can explain it to them and they're going to get it. Na parang, okay, this is just being a petty adult. And magigets naman
Petty
nila.
adult!
This adult is being petty AF. I mean, they can process it because they're
Si Tita
human.
Petty, eto na naman.
Oo, di ba? Yung eto na si Petty Label.
Petty La Fea!
Eto na si Petty Lafea.
Si Petty Hetty.
I
Or
love it.
pag nakita ko na kayong dalawa papadating, ay nako, wala na. Eto na si Petty and Veronica.
Si Petty Cocker. Di ba yun yung sa baking? Si
Betty
Cocker.
Crocker. Crocker.
Crocker. Ay, sorry.
It's Betty
Crocker. Oo nga pala, may
Crocker.
R pala. May R.
Mother Crocker.
Alam ko lang
Petty
Petty.
Label, sabi ni Patrick.
Oo, di ba?
Petty Go Del Monte Station.
Pwede rin. Number 7 from Tampupu, mga uri ng disiplina. Nung nagda-diet yung kaibigan ko, bibigyan niya raw ako ng 50 every time kakain siya ng sweets. Ayun, hindi siya pumayat. Yumaman lang ako. That's a good deal.
That's a fantastic
That's
deal.
a great, I would even enable you para bayaran mo pa ako ng pera.
Parang ginagawa namin yan before na kung sino yung malilate sa show, siya yung magbabayad ng coffee or ng dinner.
Oh, we should instill.
No, hindi
install
na.
that.
Napagdaanan ko na eh. Okay na.
Namulubi ka. Suffice it to say. Number 6 from Prince Kingsman. If it's not yours, don't take it. If it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. And if you don't know, STFU. Simple
Ano
rules
yun?
of discipline.
Shut the fork up.
Number 5 from Fifoy Fiver. I got rarely spanked as a kid. I get spanked a shiz ton as an adult though. Number 4 from Call Me Rovi. True story. May kalaro ako nung
Vietnam
bata.
is shaking.
May kalaro ako nung bata ako na nilalagay sa sako ng tatay niya.
Oh my
Tapos
gosh.
isasabit sa kisame nila.
It's terrible.
Nung una kong nakita yon, akala ko naglalaro lang sila ng duyan-duyanan. until I realized,
That's a human inside that bag.
oh, pero the reason it's a thing was because it was a thing.
What?
It was a usual punishment. Like before.
Sisako
Parang-
ka?
Ay, sa sako ka.
What the
Sisilid ka sa
hell?
sako. It was a thing. Para siyang, what do you call it? Yung sa prison, yung pag mag-isa ka.
Bartolina.
Solitary confinement. Parang ganon, Bartolina.
Prison, Henny. Prison.
Number 3 from Enteng, mga uri ng disiplina. Nung elementary, we were taught that sitting properly meant hands on your desk, back should be straight and should not lean on the backrest of the chair. Pag nahuli kang sumasandal, isa-stapler yung shirt mo sa backrest.
That's not right.
That's
That's
not
terrible.
right. And it's destroying property. What if you don't
Yes.
have like budget for like ang kawawa yung mga magulang?
Nako,
Kailangan
I'm
lang-
telling you talaga, if any of you, if you're listening and you're still in school, pag may ginawa sa inyo na anything like that, tell your parents.
Yeah.
Do not be afraid. Kahit pa sabihin mo na, maybe you did something really bad that made them do that to you, na pinunish ka kasi may ginawa ka, it's okay. Kasi they're not in the position to do that to you. They should not be doing
It
that. And you
shouldn't be.
should tell your parents so
Yeah.
they can take action.
Super.
Super wrong.
Number 2 from Camilo, kasama sa parusa ni Inay, yung pagpunta namin sa balkonahe ng bahay at pag-announce sa lahat ng kapitbahay ng nagawa namin. For example, magandang araw sa lahat! Pinapaalam ko po sa inyo na grounded po ako kasi late na naman po akong umuwi. Salamat po. That
The
is horrible.
humiliation.
Humiliation.
Ah.
It's like that scene in Game of Thrones where Cersei was walking down that street.
Alam mo, ginagawa yan pala sa school. I just
Shame.
realized.
Shame.
I mean, I never experienced it. Pero yung may nag-room to room,
Hmm.
tapos parang papapasukin sila sa classroom just to basically declare what they did and to tell everybody. So kahit hindi nila classmates, ibang section, like, hello, parang I did this, I did that, ganyan. Ganon.
Si Baby Will, pinapunta sa ibang classroom
Oo.
para
Anong ginawa?
kumain ng hard-boiled egg in front of the other class.
Bakit?
Kasi itlog na naman siya sa test.
Ah.
Kasi like 0. So, ang punishment niya,
Itlog,
kakain siya
as
ng
in-
itlog.
Itlog.
Like hard-boiled egg.
No,
Madala
but I
siya,
mean,
tapos
as in
kakain.
zero siya? Zero?
So papakainin ka ng itlog sa, patas papapanood, may audience?
Sa ibang class.
Punishment ba yan?
Ginagawa niyo pa rin ba yan? Kasi baka kailangan niyo ng audience.
May exam kami every other day.
I volunteer as tribute.
And the top, mga uri ng disiplina, comes from Tony T.
Tony T says,
Ay hala, nag-calorie count, intermittent fasting, keto diet, at workout ako all at the same time. It lasted about 26 hours.
Then move on.
Move on. Okay.
that's
tried it.
longer than some people. Yung
Tried
iba nga,
it.
hindi
Doesn't work.
kinakaya eh.
Not that it doesn't work, but it doesn't work for him.
Right.
So what about us?
Mga uri ng disiplina. Ha?
So, to be honest, I am such a rule follower that you don't really have to discipline me a lot. I mean, it's so
May
easy for me
sarili
to...
kang disiplina eh.
Yeah. If ever, it will be, very inward. I will discipline myself. Kasi like, I am such a stickler for rules. I mean, I really like, if you tell me that this is how we're supposed to do it, then that's how I'll do it. So I don't even know, like, I've never like all out disobeyed. Sometimes if I do, it's more like sometimes I wasn't thinking or I wasn't super aware of it.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to like,
You never go against the rules on purpose.
yeah. Even when I get punished, the very few times I was punished by my parents, it was because I was careless, not because I actually did something bad. Like I lost the watch that I got for my birthday, like the very next day. Kunyari, birthday ko today, they gave me a watch. Pagpasok ko the next day, nawala na siya. Naiwan ko na siya. So, ganon. Kasi I'm very absent-minded. I'm very lutang. So, ganon pa yung punishment ko. Not because I did something wrong or I broke a rule. Oh my gosh, I stick to the rules. Di ba I was telling you this na I never had a curfew.
Yeah.
When I went out, I never had to come home by a certain time, but I would always make it a point to come home early.
Chico, follow the rules ha.
Hmm.
Kasi kung hindi, you know what Joy Spring said? You don't want to end up in the bad place.
Oh,
But you're such a good
okay.
person.
Okay.
Such a good person.
Alam mo, ito yung kailangan paluin eh. Itong dapa. Markki, dapa.
Bad boy.
I don't even know what to say.
Belief in
Okay.
Jesus. Okay.
Okay. So,
Takits!
takits tayo bukas ha. Takits tayo guys ha.
Okay.
Okay.
Mga uri ng disiplina. Kasi ako naman,
Aside from the one na namimiss mo na.
honestly, I'm similar to Chico. Growing up kasi, hindi naman nga ako pasaway,
Pasaway.
na bata.
Mm-mm.
I can, of course, I'm a little, I would say definitely naughtier than Chico.
Yeah.
But I never got in trouble for being naughty. Like, I could always get away with,
Yeah.
with stuff.
Mm-mm.
Which actually is not such a good thing because I do feel like kulang ako sa disiplina, honestly.
Mm-mm.
Kasi nga, 'di ba, that's how you learn eh. Pag parang tuturuan ka ng lesson, 'di ba, disiplinahin ka. So you don't do that again. Pero because I could get away with mostly anything, being the youngest, alam mo 'yon, being generally a good kid, ganyan. Hindi tuloy ako madisiplina even to myself. Hindi ako magaling mag-self-discipline. So I guess yung uri ng disiplina na ano pa? May pagka-naughty. Naughty talaga ako growing up. Like, I would always get in trouble for something, but not real trouble.
Yeah.
So, na-disiplina ba ako? O, natawag naman ako sa guidance counselor. Yung ganon, yung parang...
Pero kasi yung mga ganun, parang like feeling ko, rolan mo rin sila ng mata eh.
Totoo. Tsaka I always know that I have my mom to back me up. Like, I can never get in major trouble because hindi ako yung tipong if tawag mo yung parents ko, go ahead. Yung parang go ahead because I know my mom's gonna be on my side. So,
yeah.
Tas ma-fix na yung whatever mess or whatever na kanotihan ko na ginawa. Parang ito na lang, uri ng disiplina. My sister na lang. Because I remember this was kwento to me na yung ate ko, parang, kasi my sister is also such a good kid. Definitely parang Chico, very like follow the rules. Tapos, meron siyang PE teacher na, I think she couldn't do something na pang PE. Tapos, ang punishment sa kanya was, pinapabitin siya dun sa bars. Na parang hang on to the bars for like however long. Basta may binigay na oras. So, yun yung tinry na gawin ng teacher na disiplina dun sa kapatid ko. So, ang ending, yung nanay ko ang dumisiplina dun sa teacher because the next day, of course, like I said, you have to tell your parents. So, my sister told my mom what the teacher did. So, the next day, my mom was in that school and my mom was telling the teacher, kung ikaw ang palambitinin ko dyan sa bars na
Oh my gosh, I love it. Go tita baby.
Yes, so that's what happened. And of course, the teacher learned his lesson, was very apologetic, and that's how it happened. Kasi minsan, di ba, yung nang didisiplina, kailangan ding disiplinahin kapag wala sa lugar yung ginagawa.
Pag
And that's why I'm telling you, pag yung mga teachers nyo, abuso na ganyan, nako, sabihin nyo sa parents nyo. They can't get away with stuff like that. They shouldn't.
Like, I was in a household that was full of discipline.
And look how this one turned out.
A heathen.
So maybe you shouldn't be so strict.
That's why you shouldn't be so strict. And which brings me back to what I was talking to you about before. When you say don't do it, the more you're gonna want to do it. Because you've been contained for so long.
Baka depende rin sa bata. Kasi pag ako sabi mo don't do it, I won't do it.
Ako naman, don't do it. So while I was young, I tried my best to be as good as I could. But, at the end of the day, I'm an adventurous type.
But when you turned bad, you got better.
Very much so. Very much so. And like literally, I had this moment in the elevator yesterday because our elevator has two, what do you call that? Two mirrors facing each other. So when you stand, you can actually see the back of your head. I realized that I have two puyo in the back of my head which resemble horns. So, alam mo na.
Okay.
We see it.
You
We see the two
We see it.
puyos.
You see it?
Mm-mm.
So, that's probably why it happened. When you have multiple puyos, diba, that's the thing.
DP ka pala. Double puyo.
Actually, 3P.
Ay.
I have one in front too.
Oh, TP.
Two in the back,
Oo.
one in the front.
3 puyos.
Right? 1, 2,
Hindi ba to
3.
in the Hindi ba baligtad?
Hindi pwedeng i-reverse.
Pwede.
So I have
Depende kung anong...
Talented?
3, 1, 2,
How
Depende
to
sa suklay.
How to be you po?
So I was like, shoot, I should have seen this earlier. So that's what I could have done for my Halloween costume. Like,
actually, that's
put
true.
the two sungay right where the puyos
Where
are.
the puyos are.
Yeah.
Okay.
To showcase, you
Ayan
know.
na. Oh,
Sige na.
you should go. Baka
Okay na.
ma-disiplina tayo ng KBP.
Oo nga eh. Let's go.
Oo nga, sabi nga ni Vin, no, someone is shaking.
Let's go. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much.
And we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
guys.
Nikki's up next.